If anybody's looking for me, I have melted into a pool of liquid on the floor.
Sa tuwing ikaw ay nariyan, sabay kong nadarama ang kaba at ligaya.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forever Here. I hope that you are all doing well. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to explain what I'm doing right here. I heard Stell of SB19 do a challenge with this song, and I loved it, definitely because it was Stell singing it, but also I really liked the sound of what I heard, and then I got exploring, and I figured out that this is a song originally sung by Regine. Now, I've been meaning to listen to more of her stuff, so I thought, hey, why not listen to the original? But usually what I do when I find a song that I like is I find out whether Morissette has sung it, and turns out she has sung this as well. So if you have a look at the description below, you will see what I am trying to do here. So I'm going to watch Regine, the original, sing this song, then I'm going to watch Morissette cover it, and then I am going to listen to Stell, through fan cam footage, unfortunately, cover the song in total, because obviously I've only heard him sing the chorus, so I'm really looking forward to hearing him sing the whole thing. And it's weird, I don't know, this is how my mind works, but do you want to watch this with me? I'm looking forward to it. Sadly, I couldn't find versions that were subbed, but I will look that up in my own time. But I'm really looking forward to this, you know? How gorgeous is she? Look at that beautiful posture. Her voice just echoes.
Sabay kong nadarama ang kaba at ligaya. Ang iyong tinig, warit ko'y di marinig, pagkat namamangha pagkauwi.
Even when she was young, she still sounded like a woman. I cannot believe how doll-like she looks right here. Oh. Oh, so gently. A really beautiful, classical, typical singer, right? But I really like those moments in this where she starts to act. And this is where I'm looking forward to Morissette covering it as well, because she approaches songs with that mind frame as well. She acts through them. So what Regine was doing during this is, if you pick on the moments where she actually physically smiles, that pureness, that beauty, the brightness in her voice in those moments is honestly to die for. Oh, this is about to get really big. I think her voice has definitely got deeper over the years, and if I imagine her singing this now, perhaps I should have found, for comparison, a performance of her singing this song today, or as, recent as possible. But I feel like if she were to sing this, I know that when I heard her sing for the first time, I thought that she was quite, not as belty as I imagined, but actually she's a lot softer here, and I think that if she were to sing this today, I'd imagine it to be a lot more bellowy, a lot more belty, but perhaps she's about to get to it. Now, I really love that, she sounds like an experienced woman singing this, which I guess adds a lot of value to what these lyrics are saying. I can't understand, I can only guess. But also, I really, really love this depth. Now, I love women with deep voices, and she's got a nice mix of both. Like, it's not that deep, but she can very nicely reach those notes. And it gives the song like a really nice build as well. She is like elongating everything in this part now, whereas before it was a little bit more closed in. What a wonderful vibrato. I mean, there is no effort here whatsoever. This is so easy. I'm really loving this build. Oh. Oh, wow. My goodness. Now, I don't know when this is from exactly. It doesn't seem to be dated. The video doesn't really give me much information, so I don't really know how young she is here. Her face is screaming innocence, but her voice screams experience. There were 3 distinct parts to that performance, and she really paced herself and structured it so nicely that I followed along. That final section is glorious. I mean, when you actually watch her perform, it's so satisfying because there's not really much going on. She's not physically giving too much away. There's no strain. There's no really effort. It's just so natural. To think a voice like that, a performance like this could be natural to somebody. Like, she's a whole other type of singer. And although I am discovering amazing artists today all over the world and in the Philippines as well, but I just don't think that you get singers like this anymore. She's very, very old school. She's so calm and poised and elegant in her performance. She's one of those proper stage performers, wearing a gown, looking all like doll-like. This was really, really nice, and it's so lovely to hear the song in its entirety, in its original form, because yeah, this is really beautiful, and it's painted this picture of what Morissette might do with it, because it's got all of these different sections, these storytelling sections, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the other different versions as well. Now, I do definitely want to hear more stuff from Regine, and I'm really looking forward to it. She's definitely called Songbird for a reason, and please do help me with some more suggestions of what I can watch, what I can listen to. I will go back to my other video and have a look at what you've suggested as well. I think there are a few things, specifically Wish Bus, and some very like old school performances that I would like to check out, and I'm looking forward to it. But right now, with this in mind, with this information in mind, I'm going to move on to Morissette's performance. And this is not about pitting any artist against each other. There will never be anybody like the original, but I would like to hear Morissette sing this song. Sat down.
Sa buhay kong ito, pangarap ko. Ang ibigin ka.
If anybody's looking for me, I have melted into a pool of liquid on the floor.
Sa tuwing ikaw ay nariyan, sabay kong nadarama ang kaba at ligaya. Ang iyong tinig, wari ko'y di marinig kapag nagmamangha.
Oh my gosh. She's so similar to Regine in the fact that she never lets anything go, a phrase, a word, a specific type of pronunciation that is required. She's totally acting through all of this, and I love watching stuff like this that I get really like lost in, because I instantly felt my eyes fill up with water. Now, I don't want to cry, I don't need to cry, but I just felt this like rush inside my body listening to that. So beautiful. We're not even at the climax.
Ang sinisigaw nitong aking puso. Sing with me. Pangarap ko ibigin ka, at sa habang panahon ika'y makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito.
Oh.
Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
Morissette is that kind of a singer that she's not singing a song, she is sprinkling her magic onto these words, and it's just so golden. Like, this is just such a completely different feeling.
Ikaw kaya ay nais din akong makapiling.
All the people here know they are in the presence of greatness.
Okay, sarap namang isipin na tayong dalawa ay isang damdam.
I love how she digs deep for some of those onsets.
Ang nilalaman ng iyong puso, pangarap ko ang ibigin ka, at sa habang panahon ika'y makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
Isn't it really interesting how songs are composed? Because it's probably the same set of lyrics, but just in this second half, everything is being elongated, it's being dragged out a little bit more, it's got a little bit more like emotion behind it, and it's just so interesting that somebody could do that 3 times in the same song, and it's, of course it's not repetitive, and it's definitely not boring, and you don't feel like you've heard it before. She's really not going for it as much as I thought she might.
Sa buhay kong ito, pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
How to Kill Somebody with a Squeak 101.
Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. At sa habang panahon,
Oh, here we go.
ika'y makasama. Ikaw na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. Pangarap ko, pangarap ko, pangarap ko. Ang ibigin ka.
It's just too good to not listen to again. I didn't think she was going to do it. I know she can do it, but I just didn't think she was going to.
Ang ibigin ka.
I love her. I love her. I love her so much. I mean, she's just insane. Absolutely insane. When was she breathing? When was she even trying in all of this? And it's a relentless song. It really is. I just don't understand what is going on right here. It's just so incredibly beautiful and a really well chosen song for her to sing as well. I can totally see why she would pick this. I think that basically Morissette could sing any song and kill it, but specifically this one because it's got all the wonderful build, it's got that big, massive latter half, and actually, like, she showed me that there are 4 parts in this song where she does go to the belt at the end, but actually she even took it a notch up right at the very end, and that was absolutely glorious. Now do you see why whenever I hear a new song, I always check to see why Morissette sings it? Because it's a really different experience when she sings it. And that's not to say that it will be better than the original, but it just feels really good. That's it. That's my explanation. I just freaking love her so much. And yeah, what a cover. Who can say that they sing covers like this? It's insane. So this is a very young, newly debuted Stell, probably singing this in its original key. I just want to clarify. Oh my god. Now, it's really irritating that people are screaming, but I just want to say he freaking deserves every single scream that he gets because he is so amazing. As a man, his voice type is out of this world. He is the best vocalist that I have heard from P-pop, and he's just such a complete artist, person, man, human being. He's a ray of sunshine, and have I sold him enough to you in case you're not aware of Stell? I really want him to have a solo song. He's got such a lovely warmth to his voice. you the proper version of this. Jeez, his voice is so stable. How clear is his voice? I can hear every single word that he is singing, and this is fan cam footage. I mean, this is really, really good. This man's voice is really out of this world. Seriously. And look at him telling this story. You're along on this wave, aren't you? Oh, when he does these little nasal pushes. Now, I know it's become evident to me that a lot of people can sing quite well, or at least hold a tune in the Philippines, but this man's special. Truly, truly something special. And I want him to just take over. When, Stell? When are you going to realise how good you are? To think this is 2018, very early days. If he were to sing this today, with his current confidence and stage presence and life experiences, how would it sound? He very much deserves to be in this list. He deserves to be a part of many, many lists of greats, and he just has such an unusual presence in the best way for a man to have a voice like this, a range like this. The abilities, his stage presence. He also raps, in case you don't know. He dances unbelievably. He is so handsome. Even right here, before he'd found his style, he's the most handsome man in the world for me. He always will be. And then, when you get to know his personality, my goodness. I'm just so glad that this young Stell chose to cover this song. What confidence. I'm so glad that he believed in himself even back then. And he always will. This man is going to go on to win so many hearts and excel in everything that he does. And I'm going to be right here cheering. And this was just such a treat because I got to hear the original. I got to hear it in my dream voice and I got to hear it from my dream man. I mean, it honestly, I know you might think it's an unusual three to put together or an unusual video to put together, but this is how my mind works. And I love this. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Do talk to me about these three amazing artists. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Now, don't you dare pit these three against each other and say that one is better than the other. They all hold a very, very special place in the industry. There is enough space for everybody in this world, and I am just showcasing how wonderful these three artists are, even when they're singing the same song. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.